Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all do not understand how hard I laughed. Okay, so I posted the video, I went to sleep. First text message came about 2:30 a.m. Hey, you know that the kitchen part is sped up? I was like, what? You're not supposed to know this thing. So then I go to the comments. It was two. And I was like, dang it. So here's what had happened. I had a 40-minute clip of me baking cookies, and I was like, ain't no way I'm gonna put this whole thing in there. So I said, let me just do 1.5. They won't notice 1.5. Like, they really won't. Y'all notice. And I was like, oh shoot, should I delete this and unspeed it up? I was like, golly, y'all, it was going to be an hour and 15 minutes of just in the kitchen. And I was like, I don't know if I necessarily want to watch this. And so I was like, I don't think that they necessarily want to watch this. And so my workaround was to speed it up because I had already tried to cut out parts, and it just looked like, girl, what were you talking about? Because I was dragging on so long, and I was like, bruh. And so that's why I was like, Brittany, you can do no kitchen cut up today. Like, you're going to have to do this like once a month, because this right here, oh man, I be talking about everything, like everything. And I'm just like, this is not what we're going to do. And so I tried to speed that thing up to make the time shorter. And it was the first text message of like, hey, you know it's sped up. And I was like, y'all weren't supposed to notice. Because the 1.5 speed up was nothing, like nothing. It knocked maybe 2 minutes off. And I was like, bruh, we gotta go. We gotta go the other way. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love y'all for it, bruh. I love y'all for it. I was like, Brittany, no kitchen cut up. Plus, we got church tonight, so it wouldn't have been a kitchen cut up today. But man, oh man, did I laugh when I woke up and saw that doggone message and then the comments, and I was like, it didn't work. You either got to do something different or you got to cut something out. Because an hour 15? What? No, we're not there yet. I'm like, dog, I guess we will get our watch hours up. But that wasn't, that wasn't it. That was not it. Man, y'all gave me the laugh of the morning for real. So I am about to head to Minden. It is touch-up day for eyebrows. I will give a slight review on eyebrows for me. I think for me, I'm just more so disappointed that they look like nothing happened. Although the one thing that I can see is she did a great job of mapping my eyebrows so that like you can see the foundation, but it's so light that it's just like But for a girl who had no eyebrows, like my eyebrows are so thin that it looks like I have absolutely nothing. So when I say gingerbread, I really mean gingerbread. Like you don't see any hairs. That's how fine they are. And it's just like, boom, I see you, cop. So we'll see. I do believe that she'll take me a little bit darker this time, which will at least leave the foundation of what I want there. But we're going to talk about it. I do know that I will not do a 2-year touch-up after this. This will probably be my final one. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm about to head there. I need to swing by the bank. So that's what I'm about to do. And then hit the road. Y'all don't understand. Ah, man. Of course. Okay. Day 10 is out. I guess we hitting the road. Lord, protect me on this wet highway. Because one thing about it, people be acting like they don't know how to drive in the rain. So currently, Just Whit, who is a Christian comedian who did like a lot of single skits, bruh, she dropped her wedding pictures on Saturday. And when I tell you, it made my heart so happy, because it was like that smile from the Lord was like, hey, I told you, I'm faithful in what I do. And I got somebody for you. You just need to keep working on you. And I'm like, okay. Because I think in my mind, I've seen people live out their Paul journey and not be married. And they are content and single and satisfied, and they are okay with it. And I'm like, but what if it ain't the Lord's will for me? And it's like, girl, hush. Like, I understand the difference between the desire and his will. And I'm like, that doesn't always line up, because ultimately I want his will to be done. So just because it's my desire, I'm like, Lord, take that desire away from me. But seeing her, and I'm just like, I am cheering them on. So I really want to watch their Dear Future Wifey interview right now. But I also know that I won't finish. And so I'm just like, let me chop it up with y'all while we on this road. And then, I was about to say, this signal light sound loud today. Once I chop it up, then I'll watch hers on the way back when I got less to do. And so I'm like, that's the move. But when I tell you I'm so excited to watch it, see her story, like even watching her Instagram video yesterday, like the joy on her face, bruh, that's another level. And I'm like, Lord, bless their marriage. Like that's me. Like the people that I follow and see, because I am a YouTube girly, the people that I follow and you watch for so long, it feels like you're part of their family in a way. And so, man, Kevin, Melissa on my prayer list, like Tony Baker on my prayer list. Like, I have to remember that they are just people as well. And for me jumping into the KevOnStage universe, it's just like, I see his grind. I see a part of his heart. And I'm like, bro, you really are just a church kid with a dream. And so to see him get the studio, it's like, yeah, I'm about to join Patreon so that I can support, bro. All of those little things matter for me. And so I'm just like, I can see the Lord doing it in other people's life. And so I'm going to pour into yours, because when the time comes, may somebody pour into me just like I poured into them. And I think that's where I get my viewpoint of support from. What is me hating on you gonna change anything for you or for me? It's like, bruh, nah. What we not about to do is that. And so with that, I'm just like, cool. Support their dream. I saw how they went from just the podcast studio into the KevOnStage studio. Like, I see that and I'm like, And it's just that gentle reminder from the Lord. I can do it for you too. Your journey may not be their journey, and that's okay. That's what we have to realize. And I think that's, for me, can be the hardest thing of being like, yo, the journey, you're expecting it to look like this. And that ain't what I got for you. But when you get what I got for you, you're going to be like, dang, I see you in the middle of every part of that. But that weight can shake you. And that's why it's like, how do you wait? How are you waiting? Because I know for a fact I've waited with an attitude in certain seasons of my life. Like the biggest attitude ever. Like one of my friends, for her, and I understood, she was like, to see my cycle come every month hurts, because it's just a sign that I'm not pregnant. And I was like, girl, yes, and I could never say it to her, unfortunately. But I was like, that same thing reminds me that I am not even one step closer to wanting, I'm not even one step closer to that part. Now, I told you, I could go and cut a fool and get what I want, but I'm like, I want to do it in the Lord's will. And so it's like, bruh, that reminder for you is the same reminder for me, and it's the reminder that I don't even have him. I have the Lord. That him sounded like I was talking about Jesus. I got Jesus, but I don't even have my husband. And so it's just like, bruh, okay. okay, just like this birthday coming up is about to be another reminder of like, bruh, less eggs. You over here. And I can laugh through it now, but plenty of birthdays in my 30s have been like almost a depression. And then tyranny and grief on top of that with dad. And it's like, bro, I really wish my dad would have met my husband. I really wish my dad would have met my child. And it's like, okay, Lord, here's my request of you in this season. Can you keep my mama here? Oh, now I'm about to cry. Can you keep my mom here long enough to see my child, my husband, like all of that? And then I'm like, Lord, if you don't, can you keep my bro and sis here to walk with me and to be by me? Because I stay by myself. And when I say by myself, I'm not meaning in the aspect of I don't have the friends that will step up and step out. But what I have realized in this season of my life is that everybody is busy. And yes, just as busy as I am, I do think that some of my people would step up. But anything could happen, especially going into a geriatric pregnancy. It's like, ooh, all right, cool. Will my cousin be able to fly in and take care of me if something happened? Because I don't have that family, that blood immediate family here. And it's just like, okay, all of those things matter. All of those things are in my head. And I'm just like, all right, Lord, in order for me to not be sad, not be negative about all of this, I have to leave it in your hands and know that you got me. It's like you wait for this moment, and then I could battle infertility. I got friends that are battling it to this day, and it's like, how do I support this? How? Show me how I can be there for them, because I don't know if this is going to be my story. But all of those things are running in the back of my head, and it's just like, baby, age ain't age. We're gonna leave that right there because no, that's pretty Ricky. Age ain't nothing but a number. Maybe not, but yeah, all of those things matter, and it's just like, ooh. And I am grateful that I know that if all else fails, I will foster in a heartbeat. I've had several friends ask me if I would be willing to do it as a single, and I don't think that that's something that I would necessarily do at this time, but I would love to do it in my marriage. To know that I don't have to, it's not all on me if I were to be sick, and trying to make sure all of those things matter in this. And so it's just like, okay, I know there's multiple ways. Even with the egg freezing, it's like, girl, the storage fee and my insurance, of which is stupid expensive, won't help with any of it. Okay. So yeah, that's that on that. I got a voice memo. Okay, we back. I remember what else I was about to tell y'all before I saw that voice memo. I realized that I have to let my clients adjust to this new Brittany, because for so long you needed a session in 45 minutes and I could make it happen, I would instantly jump. And I am no longer at that place or space in my life to jump. And so, yeah, when you call me at 8:30 and you leave me a message about taking pictures in an hour, I'm no longer there. Also, I do have something to do, so it wasn't going to happen regardless. But I'm just like, I need to be ready to let them adjust, because it will look like, oh, she changed. And I did. I can no longer do that. Like, there's no way that I could have moved my appointment for this morning. And when your loyalty changes, so does mine. I think that is a hard place for me as a recovering people pleaser, is to be like, oh, you changed? Heard. It's pivot season for me too. Because for so long, oh, you could go to whoever you wanted, but you called me in an emergency And I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, let me jump in and help. But it's like, Brittany, why? There is absolutely no way that I haven't seen you in at least 8 years for me to change my whole schedule. But that is what old Brittany would do. That is what people pleasing Brittany would do. That's what, oh, you just started your business and you must take a session in New Mexico for $25, Brittany would do. We not there no more. And I guarantee you, for the same place that we're not there anymore, that price that you paid ain't there anymore. So no, I can't jump. I can't send you to my website. And it's no bad blood, but for me, I feel like the bad guy in it. And it's like, nah. And just as I said it, the Lord was like, no, they have to understand that you have changed too. You have grown too. This one, I really feel like it's just a change. Like, no. But my people that I will jump for, they know, yes, I will try my best to make it happen. But when your loyalty changes, heard. Like, I'm just looking back at business, and I can honestly say the hardest part of that for me has been the people. Because one, I didn't know who I was or who I needed to be or who I wanted to be when I started. It was just like, okay, here we go, let's try this. But in that, it's like, oh no, do everything that you need to do. Oh, you need these edited the same hour that we take them. Oh yes, let me give them all to you. Oh, you want all of them unedited, and you want to, okay. And it's like, we can't do that. But having to say no has grown me up in a way that it's just like, okay, it doesn't sting as much. Some of them do hurt still. But I think it's the same thing that goes for like AdWise. You can ask me to do an ad for your baby's school all you want to, but I haven't seen you in studio in how long? Nah. And I felt bad. Like that first one, it was like, nah. Why would I do an ad when you're not even using me? How does that work? We want to see your business grow. Unfortunately, your ad is not going to add anything to my business. Maybe them people don't read yearbook ads. We do it for the sake of you, because we love you. But for no. And so it's like, it's not what we doing. And your ad was expensive too. Golly. Oh, it's just $350. It's just $500. I don't know who you think I am. You can speak those things that be not as they already are, but we're not there yet. I'm the $50 ad. Let's go. Like, that's where we are. I'm not a team sponsor. That ain't me. It feel like he finna jump over. Okay, yeah, I am not a team sponsor. Sorry, not sorry. I have stretched myself for plenty of people. Oh, you need a banner. I don't. I love you, but I don't. Promise you I don't. We are making great timing. And I pray that we stay that way, because it's just this little mist. I don't want it to pick up, but it is just this little mist. So yeah. Now this is the thing that I'm talking about with grief. Why is grief hitting like this week? I don't know. If it's somebody trying to navigate grief, I am praying for you in this moment. Because why is grief in our conversation this heavy this week? So my grandmother used to give me $50 bills for like my birthday and for Christmas. So why did I just go to the ATM and they gave me a $50 bill? And I'm just like, wait, grandma? Like, what? That thing hit me in my chest just now. I was like, getting $50 bills from a small city ATM, like, what? And yes, it feels like a smile and a hug from my grandma, and it's also like I still feel this in my chest. Like, I don't understand. Oh my gosh, my friend that I met through church, I miss her. She's still alive. She just doesn't go to our church anymore, so we don't get to see each other on that weekly basis like we're used to. And I don't know if I mentioned it or it was in conversation of like things that we miss. And she was like, hey, I put a card in your mailbox. And I love you. And I was like, okay, thank you. And so I opened it and it was like a $50 bill. And she was like, just a grandma hug through me. And I was like, bro, it's those things like that where you're just like, oh, people listen. Like when people listen, it's a Brittany moment. Like I care about those little moments. And I get it from my parents. I identify that. Like Dad used to ask the kids on like the first or second day of school to do a note card of like their favorite snacks. So when it was their birthday, he was like going to pull their cards and like getting their snack of choice. And I'm just like, bruh. I'm like, why am I like this, bruh? You are like this because of the people that raised you and loved you and poured into you. And so now it's just like, oh, I try to listen in conversation of like, okay, I get this about that person. And that's why I say for me, I'm not a good gift giving person because if we haven't been in communication, I feel like I have nothing to give to you. And so then it'd be like, let me just drop you a Cash App. But a Cash App drop doesn't always feel like personal. It feels like the way that I could go in order to be like, I'm thinking about you. And it's like, I be wanting to give you that gift that will make you be like, she thought about this. And I'm not a good gift giving person if we haven't been talking to each other. But that right there, I do want it to get off my chest though, because golly, that thing's sitting hard. Are you a good gift giving person? Let me know in the comment section, because I sure do want to know. Do I just struggle like that? Because then if I give you a gift card to my big bro and my sis, yo, they are not gift card people. They just won't spend them. And I'd be like, bruh, it could be to where they go. It's just, no, that ain't them. And I get it, but because I get it, it also sucks because it'd be like, okay, if all else fails, I'm just over here stuck now. I don't want to be stuck. I want to get you something that you like. That's like, I have struggled for both of them. I have struggled for both of them for Christmas, birthday, and Mother's and Father's Day. It's like, bro, I ain't got you nothing but a card. And I feel bad about it. Y'all, I took my GPS off. Oh, Lord. I don't know if I'm in the right spot. This don't look familiar. I didn't think I was this close to the hospital. We're finna find out today. Bye. Now look at them. I love them. Like I said, I loved them when I got them done. I just need to see how I'm going to heal. That's the question. And how light. Now, this time, I felt it more than I felt it the first time. But like she said, it's like you're reopening the wound, which makes sense. I'm just like, whew, I was ready. Like, you got to go through that first step in order for you to get to the numbing cream so they could be open. Bruh, forgot where I was. I was like, shoot. But I do love them. I'm about to. Bruh, it was freezing in there. If you really know me, you know that I love it cold. I was cold to the point where, like, my fingers felt like they were, like, numb. I was like, bruh, that was cold. I wonder if that's what my mom be feeling like. She'd be like, you just be freezing me out. That's why she had Paul on the other day. Y'all, I walk in her room. She got Paul on. Like, I'm like, girl, why you got Paul on? She's like, it's cold in here. And I was like, okay, my bad. Let me cut this heater up a little bit more for you. Just a little bit more for you. All right. Ooh, she is at the office. I'm finna swing by. I'm telling y'all, 12 o'clock is my hungry time. Like, golly. Hungry time. What you doing, sir? What are you doing? Why you creeping? So I creep in the light green. Yeah. Just creeping on a down low. Why when you... I was like, why when you need stuff, it don't want to show up on you? Ooh, I'm 5 minutes away. All right. Let's go see my friend. Y'all, because I'm in Minden, I want crawfish so bad. I have yet to have crawfish since this gluten thing, but like I know, there is not gluten in, like what you got gluten in crawfish seasoning? That's where my mind is. That's where I'm thinking. We gonna see. But I'm also over here like, maybe I should just ask the question. Who knows? Pay attention to where you're going. Look, girl, put your phone up. Oh, I hope everybody okay. It's a medical emergency. Girl, I ain't never seen a train in the middle of the thing. Shut up. They ain't even got no rails. Minden ain't that smart for y'all not to have rails on the main street. I have never seen a train come through there. All right. Girl, slow down. I'm driving like I'm on the interstate. Girl, speed limit is 35. Slow down. Can I get a little bit more heat? Because, baby, who is... I'm cold to the core. I want to be on the little rotisserie thing. Just let me rotate and warm up. Not her talking about, you know what the office said. Yes, ma'am. It ain't been that long. That feel real bad, though. Like, I need to be a better friend. I need to pop up more. Okay, Brittany. Make that note. Make the note. Is it not a one-way? Google, why are you making me go up and then come back around? That was the street I needed. Are these streets one-ways? Not when I see a stop sign. Okay, well, here we go. I'm following you, Google. One moment, I'm 30. My bad. All right, nobody coming. You have a stop sign. I don't know if you know. What? Why did it not let me cross? It for real did not let me cross when I could have crossed. Oh, well. I used to want this building right here. Ooh, somebody got a new trailer. Y'all better watch when you walk out that front door. And your back door. Shoot. Can I park on the side with you? Or can I park right here? I'm gonna park right here. Maybe I can't. Can I? We're gonna try. That's somebody's house right there, though. Girl, back up. What you doing? Get closer to the curb. I feel like I can. All right. I'll be back. But let me tell you, sometimes you just need those moments, and you also need those friends that you can go a year and not talk, and then you pick up like ain't nothing happened. Like, run me, how everybody doing? How's mama? How's the like? You need those friendships in your life, man. We done sat here and snotted and cried. Oh man, but you also know that it's still a safe place, and I'm grateful for the friendships that you have, that they can be safe places even years later. Like, I'm like, here's what I need you not to do. I need you not to make me ugly cry like this, bruh. But the Lord be knowing. And as much as I'm over here like, girl, don't ask me if I still know where you at. Yes, I know where you at. That ain't changed. Yeah, my phone has been ringing today. Figure of photography. This is Brittany. And when you talk about seasons of friendships, like, you just do not know. And I think it gives me hope sometimes, especially with me being in my mid-30s. And that was something that we had just talked about. She is 12 years older than me. 11. Yeah. 11 years older than me. And how we connected, you would have been like, everybody was always like, y'all cool like that? Yes. Like, you don't understand that sometimes it isn't an age thing. Sometimes it's a mindset, mentality thing. And that was the thing. Like, I will forever give her kudos, because she showed me that, one, it was possible, but two, she opened my eyes to like travel. Like, it was just like, bro, let's go. Like, sometimes you just need those moments. And that's why I say, for me, I'm looking at it like, girl, you were like a mentor in that season, but I also call you a friend, because to this day we can pick back up like ain't nothing. Like, ain't nothing. And I appreciate how you love me, how you care for me, how you guided me, because I guess more so I should call it a disciple. Like, she discipled me through there. Like, there's a part of discipleship where you are literally like, you can just be with people in what they do, and you're learning so much. I will never forget how Jackie Hill Perry was talking about the girl's house, that she would just go to her mentor, discipleship, whatever the word that we want to put in there, house, and I'm just there during regular times of her cooking dinner for her family, seeing how she interacts. That's the things that grow you. And I'm just like, I'm grateful for those moments, those friendships, those times. And although it hurt so bad when you could feel the shift happening of like, okay, well, that moment is up, that moment is over, it's just like, okay. But to be able to pop in and feel like it's all okay, man, that felt good. Like, she's like, you can call me. I know I can. I know that I still have that kind of access to you. Now, that right there is another thing that we do not talk about. But when you no longer have access to someone who in previous seasons you had close access to, it will breed an insecurity inside of you, and learning to identify that, oh no, it was just a season that was up. Oh, but baby, I've had plenty of times where it's like, bruh, this is breeding insecurity in me. Like, what is it about me that we can't be here? What is it in me that you no longer have a desire to keep in contact like you were doing? And it's just like, But I also know that in that, it has also grown me up to have the tough conversations with people and not just leave it all in the air. Because sometimes we can leave stuff just open, and that openness will lead to confusion, and I don't know what the other word is supposed to be right there, but insert that word once you get it. And it's just like, nah, you didn't do anything to me. I didn't do anything to you. Times have changed. Moments have changed. Seasons have changed. I'm in a place. And that was one thing that, for me and my therapist were talking about. I was like, I have come to realize that I may have been busy, but now my people are also busy. And so when you have two busy people, you must be intentional with how you move, what you do, all of those things. It's no longer just, oh, I'm over your house kicking it on the couch with you and we watching our favorite show together. Now it's like, hey, did you watch this episode? Oh no, I'm like 3 weeks behind. Okay, when you get to the episode, text me. And then you get to the episode, forget to text them. That's the reality of friendships in your 30s. And I'm just like, all right. Oh, I don't like the way that sounded. I don't like the way that sound. All tires are on 33 right now. Let's pay attention. Because it was small. I'm back to Bossier though, so ain't nothing but a hop skip. And I'm finna pass Honda if anything happens. Like, swerve me this way, Jesus. But I also pray that we don't, what's the name? That we don't need to swerve that way. Swerve left. Alright. I'm ready to eat. Y'all, I have laughed with y'all. I have not responded to comments just yet. Oh, but I done laughed with these text messages. Love when the text message comes about a conversation. It's like, yep. I talked to myself. It was like, I can tell you was the only child. And was, and is. And I will have a whole conversation. I used to play Barbies by myself. Phone call. Yes. But yeah, friendships are that topic. I just found Trinity. I cannot think of her last name right this moment, but she has a book about friendships that I'm like, let me just go ahead and get her book and read it, because I think she's a little bit older than me, but maybe she's not, because she just dropped. Well, that don't mean nothing. I don't know how old she is, but I'm like, let me read it, because all I want to do is to be a better friend, and also to look inside of myself and heal, because being in something too long, even if it is just a friendship, bruh, it'll make you question yourself, and those are hard moments of you questioning who you are, and even dimming your light in friendships. I was telling Mom, I was like, I have a friendship where we're only doing what she wants to do. And it's just like, does she see that we're only doing what she wants to do? Or am I bending so much that she no longer has to bend? And you know, it's a give and take. At this point, I just need a good bendy straw. So, hey, just like I'm the type of friend, I can cover this meal and you cover the next one. It irritates me at times when we gotta split something. Bruh, here's my card. Like, if I know I can't afford to go, I'm not gonna go, cause I shoot, bruh, stuff be hitting when stuff don't need to hit. I get it, but I want to be able to be like, oh no, it's on me. Yeah, and the next time it could be OU. But that's like in college. If I knew that all I could afford was an appetizer, and I'm like, okay, that's their meal. Yeah, Oh, but it is what it is. And here we are, just unfolding this thing called life. Because, baby, friendships matter. And that's why I say it made me go back into that part of me of being like, Lord, am I making friendships an idol? Because I'm looking at the other side of this, like, from the pulpit, you hear, you need community, you need community, you need community. But it's just like, community is hard. Shoot. Like, do I really? Can I do this by myself? But I'm like, let something happen to my mama. Then what you gonna do? Then what are you gonna do? It's like, okay, girl, you already know your little poor family already small and gone. So, hey, I need you to invest in people so that you can have the friendships that you want. And it is an investment. And that's why I say I try to let my friends know you are worth my time. Like, my phone kept going off while I was there. And I was just like, I don't want to look. I don't want to look. What's the name is calling? Decline. What's the name is calling? Decline. Like, I will call all of y'all back. Thank you for calling. But this little moment right here, I needed with my friend. I needed to catch up. I needed to know. And that's just where we at. So, I feel better. I feel better. What's the song? What's the song? So much better since I laid my burdens down. I'm like, girl, why am I not catching the song? Catch it, Brittany. Catch it. Y'all have had like this good friend day of just catching up with my friend in Minden, and then just a good friend hang out at the house. So we had talked ourselves into crawfish, and she was like, my stomach hurt from the shrimp that I had. She's like, Brittany, I don't think you should do it. She's like, I'm telling you, I was hurting. And I was like, you ain't got to tell me more than once. Like, I really want to call Rubber Boot and be like, is there gluten in y'all's seasoning? Like, I want to so badly. And I need to call Crawfish Show number 2. But my little heart is just full. Then my little bro just texted me. He cruising right now. He was like, I just met a lady in Costa Maya that your dad taught. And I'm like, and he taught her kids. Like, bruh, what? You're on vacation in Costa Maya? And my dad like, that's legacy, yo. You just never know. You never know. Like, how crazy is that? Man. Sometimes those little glimmers. Bruh. I'm getting ready to head to church. I'll come back and close out this vlog properly. I have enjoyed y'all. The feedback. Thank you for the feedback. I think at times I am so fearful of like this being too long, this being too much. Girl, do not cry. Sometimes I am fearful of like how long a vlog is, how long this, and for y'all to notice that 1.5, I'm just like, that's crazy. And it's like, Brittany, just let it roll. Like, if we want to watch, we'll watch. If we don't, we don't. And maybe this is a moment of me being like, dang, girl, accept who you are. Because sometimes I'm like, I'm just talking about nothing. But then you also don't know. You don't. But like, it's the conversations that lead from the vlog. Like, even the ones that I've met y'all through this, and you've connected with me on Insta, like, I'm enjoying it. I didn't think this was going to feel like this. And all in the same breath, it's like, I'm grateful. Like, oh, you are. I think Cherie said it. She said it as blooming. And she's like, you're growing and blooming. And I'm just like, that is a great analogy. Who knew? Who knew? This is just a moment for me. Golly. Oh, all right, let me get off. Get ready for church, get my mind together. I'm grateful. Y'all, who slid on this piece of concrete at the church tonight? Me, y'all. First of all, no one was there to see, and I'm grateful. Second of all, you know that moment where you look while you still on the ground to see who saw? And I'm like, well, no one saw. So then it's like, get up. First of all, it felt like I was going in slow motion. And I'm like, okay, let's make sure we hold our head back as we're falling down. Cause I'm like, okay, we could take a body hit. Cause like my whole shirt was like drug. Oh, Jesus. Oh yeah, we made it. My knee not scratched, my pants are scratched, but my shirt scratched. We good. But this elbow feel like when I was a kid and you slid off your bike. Like that's what it feels like. And now it's just burning. And I'm like, okay. I'm like a little kid when you keep your arm here because it hurt. It like that's where I am. I'm like, golly. I should have stayed home and went to Zoom. Oh my goodness. This bad boy burns. I'm just like, dang, Brittany, how? And I know our air conditioners sit on like this piece of concrete, but it's not level to the ground. It sits up. Baby, it's a whole step. And it was wet. Oh, child. Even with this, you're not gonna take my joy from my day away. That's what you're not gonna do. Step in the arm burning. But dang. Oh, I'm excited though. Tomorrow, I got a friend day tomorrow. Like, Lord just filling up my little soul. And I'm happy about it. Lord, take this stinging away though, because it just stings. Okay, so the verdict from yesterday's cookies. First of all, let me pause. Here we go. Multiple things. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop trying to cut stuff and just let it be. Let it be. Second, yesterday's cookies are not as good. And remember, I mentioned this cornstarch. I was like, I've never had cornstarch in it. I truly believe that the cornstarch is what made these taste like remove some of the flavor. I'm still waiting on my bro to tell me. But I think I'm gonna throw these other ones away and not even count these. I'm gonna go back and do the other ones, and she can have the first set. I'm gonna make the first set smaller, cook them shorter, and we should be good to go. I guess I check my bro now and be like, hey, just don't feel bad. Throw the rest away, because we not feeling no type of way. But we're going back to the original recipe because. But I had the insight from a friend, and I'm like, okay, so it is trying to keep a cookie soft. So that's the goal. But I'm about to go. I'm about to go. I don't know what I'm about to do. I really want to just sit here. Try not to think about it. I need to go support Tam and watch her video. It's a sermon that I want to watch. Did I cut my finger too? Golly. That thing got me. I'm like, what is this rough piece? Oh, I bit my tongue too. Like, yeah, I was struggling. But yeah, it ain't much on this vlog today, and that's okay, because y'all done had long ones. Y'all have had long ones, but tomorrow shall be great. I hope that you have a wonderful day as well. Okay, Brittany, you're doing too much. It's me checking back to the comments that I still have not responded to, but I'm going to do this in a minute. It's me looking at Desi's comment, and she was like, I was waiting on the emoji, so I'm dropping you a hug. Thank you, because I thought about it after the fact, and I was like, this vlog is already long enough, Brittany. Don't go back and add another clip, and I really wanted to. But if you have made it, oh, is there a Band-Aid emoji? Hold up. It is. If you made if you've made it this far in the vlog, drop me the Band-Aid emoji in the comment section. Y'all have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Y'all, we are almost to the 90 days on YouTube. That's crazy. What's happening after the 90? I don't know, but we need to do some switch up. But yeah, we almost there. I do appreciate the feedback that y'all are giving. And I love how y'all are giving it to me in love. It's like, hey, try this, do this. Instead of being like negative. It's like, nah, try this. Like, we like this. And I appreciate it, because it's just like, okay. It gives me like that affirmation / permission to be like, girl, just be you. Even with the thing that I was laughing at, like, I seriously was like, they're not gonna notice this 1.5, bruh. They did. And it's okay. And it's like, girl, just be you. Like, just be you. This is you talking to your own self. And so here we are. I'm just going to sit in this part and embrace it and be like, it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for commenting. I am not about to cry. And thank you for liking. Drop that Band-Aid in the drop that Band-Aid in the chat, in the comment section. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.